You were not born to die. Let that sink into your spirit right now. You were not born just to pay bills, collect paychecks, watch television, and then vanish from the earth as if you never existed. You were born to leave a mark. You were born to make a difference. You were born to fulfill something that only you can fulfill. And yet, here we are, spending our days like we have 1 million of them left. 24 hours. That is what you and I have been given today. Not 25, not 30, 24. The billionaire has 24. The beggar has 24. The president has 24. The prisoner has 24. The genius has 24. The fool has 24. God did not discriminate when he distributed the hours of the day. He made it equal for everyone. The only difference between the person living their dream and the person complaining about their life is how they spent their 24 hours. Time is the currency of life. It is the only thing you spend that you can never earn back. You can lose money and make it again. You can lose relationships and build new ones. You can lose your health and recover it. But you cannot lose time and get it back. Once this moment is gone, it is gone forever. So why are we spending it like it is unlimited? Why are we wasting our days on people who do not value us, on jobs that do not fulfill us, on habits that do not grow us, and on complaints that do not change us? I want to talk to the person who feels stuck. I want to talk to the person who wakes up every morning with a dream in their heart but goes to bed every night with regret in their soul. I want to talk to the person who knows they are made for more but cannot seem to break free from the chains of routine, fear, and excuses. You are not stuck because you lack talent. You are not stuck because you lack opportunity. You are stuck because you are not using your 24 hours wisely. Let me tell you something that might offend you, but it will free you. You are exactly where your daily decisions have placed you. Not luck, not fate, not your parents. Your life today is the sum total of your choices yesterday. And your life tomorrow will be the sum total of your choices today. If you do not like where you are, stop blaming everyone else and start managing your time differently. The grave is the richest place on earth. In the grave, you will find books that were never written, songs that were never sung, businesses that were never started, inventions that were never created. The grave is full of potential that was never activated because people waited for the perfect time. And while they waited, time ran out. Stop waiting. Start now. Because the enemy of your destiny is not failure. The enemy of your destiny is delay. Every day you delay is a day you will never get back. You see, time does not care about your feelings. Time does not wait for you to feel ready. Time does not pause because you are going through something. Time keeps moving whether you move with it or not. And the people who win in life are not the ones who have more time. They are the ones who respect the time they have. I have watched people for years. I have studied success and failure. And I have discovered something profound. Successful people do not have special 24 hours. They have the same 24 hours you have. But they guard it, they protect it, they invest it. They do not give their time to anyone or anything that does not align with their vision. They understand that time is their most valuable asset and they treat it that way. But most people are time criminals. They steal from themselves. They rob their own future by spending today on things that do not matter. They give their mornings to social media. They give their afternoons to gossip. They give their evenings to television. And then they wonder why their life is not changing. Your life is not changing because you are not changing. And you are not changing because you are not using your time to build, to grow, to learn, to create. Let me ask you a question. If someone gave you $86,400 every morning, but told you that whatever you do not spend by midnight will be taken away forever, what would you do? Would you waste it? Would you let it disappear? Of course not. You would spend every penny wisely. You would invest it. You would make it count. Well, guess what? Every day you are given 86,400 seconds. That is 24 hours. And whatever you do not use wisely is gone forever. You cannot save it. You cannot roll it over. You either use it or lose it. So why are we so careful with money but so careless with time? Why do we budget our finances but not our minutes? Why do we plan our vacations but not our days? It makes no sense. And it is costing us everything. I want you to understand something. Your time is not your own. It was given to you by God for a purpose. You will not stand before your Creator one day and explain why you did not have enough money. You will stand before Him and explain what you did with the time He gave you. Did you waste it? Did you invest it? Did you use it to serve, to build, to love, to create? Or did you just let it slip through your fingers while you complained? Here is the truth that nobody wants to hear. You have time for what you make time for. You say you do not have time to read, but you have time to scroll. You say you do not have time to exercise, but you have time to sit. You say you do not have time to pray, but you have time to worry. You say you do not have time to build your dream, but you have time to watch other people live theirs. Stop lying to yourself. You have the time. You are just not using it wisely. The reason most people fail is not because they aim too high and miss. It is because they aim too low and hit. They settle. They get comfortable. They accept mediocrity as their reality. And they spend their 24 hours maintaining a life they do not even want instead of building the life they were created for. Let me tell you about the lion. The lion does not hunt because he is hungry. The lion hunts because he is a lion. That is his nature. That is his identity. That is what he was designed to do. And even when he is full, he is still a lion. Even when he is resting, he is still a lion. Even when he is sleeping, he is still a lion. His identity does not change based on his circumstances. But we forget who we are. We forget what we were created to do. We let our circumstances define us instead of our purpose. And so we waste our days reacting to life instead of creating life. We spend our hours putting out fires instead of building empires. We give our energy to things that drain us instead of things that fulfill us, and then we wonder why we feel empty. You were not created to just exist. You were created to make a difference. You were not born to be average. You were born to be excellent. You were not designed to fit in. You were designed to stand out. And the moment you start using your 24 hours in alignment with your purpose, your life will change. Not tomorrow, not next year, right now. But here is the problem. Most people do not know their purpose. They spend their entire life climbing the ladder of success only to realize it was leaning against the wrong wall. They achieve everything the world told them to achieve, and they still feel empty inside. Why? Because success without purpose is meaningless. Money without purpose is worthless. Fame without purpose is vanity. If you do not know why you are here, you will waste your time doing things that do not matter. So let me help you. Your purpose is not what you do. Your purpose is why you do it. Your purpose is not your job. Your purpose is the problem you were sent to solve. Your purpose is not about you. Your purpose is about who you are called to serve. And until you discover that, you will keep wasting your 24 hours on things that feel good but do not fulfill you. I have met millionaires who are miserable. I have met famous people who are depressed. I have met successful people who are suicidal. Why? Because they spend their time building what the world wanted instead of what God called them to build. They sacrificed their purpose for popularity. They traded their destiny for dollars. And now they have everything they wanted but nothing they need. Do not make that mistake. Do not spend your life chasing what everyone else is chasing. Do not waste your 24 hours trying to impress people who do not even matter. Do not give your time to things that look good on the outside but destroy you on the inside. Live with purpose. Live with intention. Live with conviction. And use every single hour you have been given to become who you were created to be. Time management is not about doing more things. It is about doing the right things. It is about saying no to good so you can say yes to great. It is about eliminating distractions so you can focus on what matters. The problem is most people are busy but not productive. They confuse activity with achievement. They mistake motion for progress. They spend their day doing 1,000 things but accomplishing nothing. Why? Because they have no plan. They have no priorities. They have no discipline. Let me give you a principle that will change your life. If you want to know what someone values, do not listen to what they say. Watch how they spend their time. Time reveals priority. If you say your family is important, but you spend all your time at work, your family is not your priority. Work is. If you say your health is important, but you spend all your time eating junk and sitting on the couch, your health is not your priority. Comfort is. If you say your dream is important, but you spend all your time doing everything except working on it, your dream is not your priority. Distraction is. You cannot say something matters and then give it no time. That is a lie. And the first person you are lying to is yourself. So stop talking about what you want and start living like you want it. Stop saying you are going to do something and start doing it. Stop planning your life and start living your plan. Because at the end of the day, nobody cares about your intentions. People care about your results. And results come from how you use your time. Here's another truth. Your future is created in your daily routine. What you do every day matters more than what you do once in a while. You do not become successful by making one big decision. You become successful by making small, wise decisions every single day. You do not build wealth by winning the lottery. You build wealth by saving and investing consistently. You do not build a strong body by working out once. You build it by working out regularly. You do not build a great life by having one good day. You build it by having 1,000 good days in a row. And that requires discipline. That requires sacrifice. That requires saying no to what feels good right now so you can say yes to what is best for your future. Most people are not willing to do that. Most people want the reward without the work. They want the harvest without the planting. They want the promotion without the preparation. And that is why most people never reach their potential. But you are not most people. You are reading this because something inside you knows you are made for more. You are listening because your spirit is stirring. You are paying attention because you are tired of wasting your life. And today's the day you decide to change. Here's what I want you to do. When you finish reading this, I want you to take a piece of paper and write down how you spent your last 24 hours. Be honest. Write down every hour, every minute, and then ask yourself, if I keep spending my days like this, where will I be in 5 years? If the answer scares you, it should, because that is your future if you do not change. Then I want you to write down how you should be spending your 24 hours. What would a day look like if you were serious about your purpose? What would you do first thing in the morning? How would you invest your afternoon? What would you eliminate from your evening? Who would you spend time with? What would you stop doing? What would you start doing? And then, starting tomorrow, I want you to live that day. Not perfectly, not without mistakes, but intentionally, with purpose, with focus. And I want you to do it again the next day, and the day after that, and the day after that, until it becomes your new normal. Because here is the secret. You do not change your life by changing your life. You change your life by changing your day. And you change your day by changing your hour. And you change your hour by changing your focus. It all starts with a decision. A decision to stop wasting time and start investing it. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. You are thinking, I am too busy. I have too many responsibilities. I have kids. I have bills. I have a job. I do not have the luxury of focusing on my dreams. Let me tell you something. That is the biggest lie you will ever believe. You are not too busy. You are just busy with the wrong things. And until you rearrange your priorities, you will stay exactly where you are. Jesus had only 3 years of public ministry. 3 years. And in that time, he changed the world. He did not waste his time. He did not get distracted. He knew his purpose, and he used every moment to fulfill it. He did not try to please everyone. He did not attend every event. He did not respond to every request. He was focused. He was intentional. And he changed history in 3 years. What is your excuse? You have had more than 3 years. Some of you have had 30 years, 40 years, 50 years. And what do you have to show for it? Are you closer to your dream than you were 5 years ago? Or are you still talking about the same thing? Still planning, still preparing, still waiting for the right time? The right time is now. The right moment is this moment. The right day is today. Stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for resources. Stop waiting for someone to believe in you. Believe in yourself. And start using your 24 hours like they matter, because they do. Let me tell you about a seed. When a seed is planted in the ground, it does not complain. It does not worry. It does not wait for perfect conditions. It just does what it was designed to do. It breaks open. It dies to what it was so it can become what it is meant to be. And then it grows. Not because the soil is perfect, not because the weather is ideal, but because it is fulfilling its purpose. That is what you need to do. Stop waiting for perfect conditions. Start doing what you were created to do. And watch what happens. Your time is running out, not to scare you, but to wake you up. You do not have forever. None of us do. And one day, your 24 hours will run out. One day, you will take your last breath. And on that day, it will not matter how much money you made. It will not matter how many likes you got. It will not matter how comfortable your life was. The only thing that will matter is whether you did what you were sent here to do. Did you love well? Did you serve faithfully? Did you use your gifts? Did you fulfill your calling? Did you make a difference? Did you leave the world better than you found it? Or did you just exist? Did you just survive? Did you just waste your days doing nothing significant? I am telling you right now, you are running out of time. And you cannot afford to waste another day. You cannot afford to waste another hour. You cannot afford to waste another minute. Your purpose is too important. Your calling is too great. Your potential is too vast. And the world needs what you were created to give. So stop playing small. Stop living beneath your privilege. Stop accepting mediocrity as your standard. You were made in the image of God. You were created with greatness inside you. You were designed to do something that only you can do. And the moment you start using your 24 hours to pursue that, everything changes. Your relationships will change. Your finances will change. Your mindset will change. Your energy will change. Your passion will return. Your joy will increase. Your peace will settle in. Because you will finally be living in alignment with who you were created to be. But it starts with a choice to stop wasting time, a choice to start investing it, a choice to honor the gift you have been given, because your time is a gift. Your life is a gift. Your breath is a gift. And you were not given this gift to waste it. You were given it to steward it. So here is my question for you. What are you going to do with your 24 hours today? Are you going to waste them like you did yesterday? Or are you going to use them to build the life you were created for? Are you going to give them away to distractions? Or are you going to invest them in your destiny? The choice is yours. But remember this, every choice has a consequence. Every decision has a result. And every hour you spend is an hour you will never get back. So spend it wisely. Spend it intentionally. Spend it on purpose. Because at the end of your life, nobody's going to ask you how much time you had. They are going to ask you what you did with it. And I pray that when that moment comes, you will be able to look back with no regrets. I pray you will be able to say, I used my time well. I fulfilled my purpose. I did what I was sent here to do. But that starts today. It starts right now. It starts with this very hour. So take control of your time before time takes control of you. Guard your hours like they are precious, because they are. Invest your minutes like they are seeds, because they are. And use every single second you have been given to become who you were created to be. Do not wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow is not promised. Do not wait for next week. Next week may never come. Do not wait for the perfect time. There is no perfect time. The only time you have is now, and now is all you need. So use it, maximize it, honor it, and watch your life transform before your eyes. You have 24 hours today, the same 24 hours that every great person in history had, the same 24 hours that every successful person has, the same 24 hours that God has given you to make a difference. So do not waste them. Do not throw them away. Do not spend them on things that do not matter. Use your 24 hours wisely, because your life depends on it. Your family depends on it. Your future depends on it. And the world is waiting for what only you can give. So rise up, wake up, and start living like the gift you are. Start living like the miracle you are. Start living like the purpose you are. Because you were not born to die. You were born to live. And today is the day you start living on purpose, with purpose, for purpose. Your time is now, your moment is here, and your 24 hours are waiting. So go, create, build, love, serve, give, and use every single hour you have been given to leave a mark on this world that cannot be erased. This is your life. This is your time. This is your moment. Do not waste it. Use your 24 hours wisely. The world is waiting. Your destiny is calling. And your purpose is ready to be fulfilled. Now go and make it happen. But let me tell you something else. Something that might shake you to your core. You are afraid. Yes, you. You are afraid of your own greatness. You are afraid of what would happen if you actually gave everything you have to your purpose. You are afraid of success because success comes with responsibility. You are afraid of winning because winning means you can no longer make excuses. You are afraid of becoming who you were created to be because that person intimidates you. So you hide. You hide behind busyness. You hide behind excuses. You hide behind other people's expectations. You hide behind the phrase, I am not ready yet. But the truth is, you will never feel ready. You will never feel qualified. You will never feel like you have enough. Because readiness is not a feeling. Readiness is a decision. And you become ready the moment you decide to start. Think about it. When a baby is learning to walk, is the baby ready? No. The baby falls. The baby stumbles. The baby cries. But the baby keeps trying. And eventually, the baby walks. Not because the baby became ready, but because the baby refused to stay down. That is what you need to do. Stop waiting to feel ready. Start walking. Start stumbling. Start falling. And keep getting back up until you are running. Your 24 hours are not just about productivity. They are about transformation. Every day is an opportunity to become a better version of yourself. Every hour is a chance to break a bad habit. Every minute is a moment to make a different choice. But transformation does not happen by accident. It happens by intention. It happens when you decide that who you are today is not good enough for where you want to go tomorrow. I want to talk to the person who has been hurt, the person who has been betrayed, the person who has been disappointed so many times that they stop trying. I want you to know something. Your pain is not wasted. Your struggles are not meaningless. Your setbacks are not the end of your story. They are the setup for your comeback. But you have to stop using your past as an excuse for your present. You have to stop letting what happened to you determine what happens through you. Yes, life has been hard. Yes, people have failed you. Yes, things did not go the way you planned. But you are still here. You are still breathing. You are still alive. And as long as you have breath in your lungs, you have purpose in your life. So stop mourning what you lost and start building with what you have left. Stop crying over closed doors and start knocking on new ones. Stop replaying your failures and start rehearsing your comeback. Because here's what I know about you. You are stronger than you think. You are wiser than you realize. You are more capable than you believe. And the only reason you have not seen it yet is because you have been spending your 24 hours looking at what is wrong instead of working on what is possible. Change your focus, change your language, change your habits, and watch your life change with it. Stop saying, I cannot. Start saying, I am learning how. Stop saying it is too hard. Start saying it is worth it. Stop saying, I do not have time. Start saying, I will make time. Because your words create your world. And if you keep speaking defeat, you will keep living in defeat. Let me tell you about a man who spent 40 years in the desert. 40 years. Not 40 days, not 40 months, 40 years. He was trained in the palace. He was educated. He was powerful. But he made a mistake. And he ran. And for 40 years, he tended sheep in the wilderness. 40 years of seemingly wasted time. 40 years of obscurity. 40 years of wondering if his life would ever matter again. But then God showed up. And in one moment, everything changed. In one encounter, his entire destiny was activated. And the man who spent 40 years in the wilderness became the man who led millions out of slavery. His name was Moses. And his story teaches us something powerful. Your past does not disqualify you. Your mistakes do not define you. And your waiting season is not wasted time. It is preparation time. So if you feel like you have been waiting forever, do not give up. If you feel like you have been in the wilderness too long, do not quit. If you feel like your time has passed, do not believe that lie. Because your moment is coming. Your breakthrough is coming. Your harvest is coming. But you have to stay faithful with your 24 hours even when you do not see the results yet. Faithfulness in the small things leads to blessing in the big things. Consistency in the hidden place leads to promotion in the public place. Obedience in the waiting room leads to opportunity in the throne room. But most people quit right before their breakthrough. They give up right before their miracle. They stop right before their harvest. Do not be that person. Keep going. Keep pushing. Keep believing. Keep using your time wisely even when it feels like nothing is happening. Because something is happening, you just cannot see it yet. Underground, the roots are growing. Beneath the surface, the foundation is being laid. In the unseen realm, the pieces are coming together. And one day, everything you have been working for, praying for, believing for is going to break through. But only if you do not give up. Only if you stay faithful. Only if you keep using your time to build what God has called you to build. Now let me address something that is holding many of you back. You are comparing yourself to other people. You are looking at their success and feeling like a failure. You are watching their highlight reel and comparing it to your behind-the-scenes struggle. And it is killing your confidence. It is stealing your joy. Stop it. Stop comparing. Stop measuring your chapter 1 against someone else's chapter 20. You do not know their story. You do not know their struggle. And even if you did, it does not matter. Their journey is not your journey. Their calling is not your calling. Their timeline is not your timeline. God has a unique plan for your life. And it does not look like anyone else's plan. So stop trying to copy what someone else is doing. Stop trying to be the next version of someone else. Be the first version of you. Be the original. Be the authentic. Be the you that only you can be. Because the world does not need another copy. The world needs the original masterpiece that God created when He made you. And that masterpiece is built one day at a time, 1 hour at a time, one choice at a time. You do not have to have it all figured out. You do not have to see the entire staircase. You just have to take the next step, and then the next one, and then the next one. And before you know it, you will look back and realize how far you have come. But you have to start. You have to move. You have to stop overthinking and start overworking your purpose. You have to stop planning your life away and start living your plan into existence. Because motion creates momentum. Action creates opportunity. And the moment you start using your 24 hours with intention, the universe starts conspiring to help you succeed. I am not talking about magic. I am not talking about luck. I am talking about the principle of sowing and reaping. You reap what you sow. You harvest what you plant. You receive what you give. And if you sow your time wisely, you will reap a life abundantly. But if you waste your time foolishly, you will reap a life of regret. The choice is yours. It has always been yours, and it will always be yours. No one can make this decision for you. No one can live your life for you. No one can fulfill your purpose for you. You have to do it. You have to choose it. You have to own it. And you have to start today. So I am going to leave you with this final challenge. For the next 30 days, I want you to guard your 24 hours like they are sacred, because they are. I want you to wake up with intention. I want you to plan your day with purpose. I want you to eliminate distractions. I want you to say no to things that do not serve your vision. I want you to invest time in what matters. I want you to read. I want you to learn. I want you to grow. I want you to create. I want you to build. I want you to serve. And at the end of 30 days, I want you to look at your life and see what has changed. I promise you, if you commit to using your time wisely for just 30 days, you will not recognize your life. Your mindset will shift. Your energy will increase. Your passion will ignite. Your purpose will become clear. And your future will start to look completely different. But you have to commit. You have to decide. You have to choose today, right now, in this moment. Will you keep wasting your 24 hours? Or will you start investing them? Will you keep living beneath your potential? Or will you start rising into your purpose? Will you keep making excuses, or will you start making progress? The answer to those questions will determine the trajectory of your entire life. So choose wisely, choose courageously, choose powerfully, because you were born for this. You were made for this. You were created for this, and your time is now. Use your 24 hours wisely. Your destiny depends on it.